Hello everyone, welcome to Clarity 16.3.1 Feature Supportability Training. I am Santosh Panchali and I am a Product Manager of Clarity. In this session, we'll review what a report consumer can do within the new reporting functionality. The report style is now entirely dedicated for viewing the published reports. The report designer functionality has been moved out to its own tile, about which you can learn in report designer sessions. Next, users can now interactively change the criteria of a filter applied to a report and immediately see how those changes affect the report's data. This is possible when the corresponding setting Show Filters in the report viewer is enabled in the report designer. Last but not the least, a report designer can now use a new table widget setting called AutoFit that will help report consumers to view tabular data spanning across pages of a fixed layout report. And why are these important? Prior to this release, reports had to be configured as menu pages in order to be viewed by a report consumer. Having a readily available tile for viewing reports eliminates that need and also ensures that all published reports are available in one central place. Next, the ability to adjust the filter criteria when viewing a report enhances its power, allowing the report consumer to explore data under various conditions. Lastly, enabling AutoFit for table data in fixed layout report helps consumers view the data seamlessly across multiple pages. And an important point to be noted, the report consumer functionality is released as beta in 16.3.1. This feature is provided as is with no warranties. However, we request you to explore the functionality and provide your valuable feedback to us to improve this functionality further. Now, let's go through a short demonstration to review how to consume published reports. I'm logged into Clarity and navigated to the reporting workspace. The report style is now dedicated to viewing published reports with the designer functionality moved to its own tile called Report Designer. Note that the visibility and access to the report style is controlled by the Reporting Reports Navigate global right. Clicking on the report style presents the list of reports that the user has access to view in a standard grid format. You can expect all the Clarity standard grid functionality here. The list of reports that the user has access to is controlled by Reporting Report Viewer View All Global Right and Reporting Report Viewer View on the Report Catalog object as an instance right. Now, let's click on a report to open it. As we can see, the report is shown as designed in the report designer. We can also see the filter is exposed here by virtue of it being enabled from the report designer. In the previous release, you could only view the filter criteria used in the design. In this release, report consumer can even modify the filter criteria so as to see different results in the report. For example, let me change this to less than, say, 100K. As we can see, the data refreshed accordingly. This is a powerful tool for the report consumer to explore data in a desired way without being restricted to how it is configured by the report designer. Note that you can safely use this feature to explore data without fear of changing the published report's original filter settings. Next, let's look at the new AutoFit option for table widgets. First, let's take a quick look at Reports Designer to see the configuration. I have created another version v2 of the report, and when we check it, let's go and edit it. First, I have changed the layout format to be fixed. Next, on the table configuration, I have used the new AutoFit option. We can additionally turn off this option to not repeat the table column headers on each page, but let's leave it as enabled for now. With this, let's now check how the report looks. Let's open the report that we just published. Here, we can see that the report is rendered, but with no pagination controls for the table itself. Instead, the pagination is now for the entire report, as it is a fixed layout report. As we know that the table is expected to show more records, let's click on the next page of the report. As we can see, the rest of the records of the table are shown here, including the column headers, as that is the option we used. Just to show another variation on this investments tab, I have configured the same table widget, but asking it not to repeat the column headers. And as we can see on the next page, it does not show the column headers anymore, as we would expect. This concludes the session on Report Consumer. Thank you.